Guys. Down the hill. Guys. Down the hill. Guys.
April 22nd, 2019, the Indiana State Police have released new images, audio, and video in the Delphi murder investigation. It includes a new rendering of the image that police believe is more accurate. In the image, the suspect appears younger than in previous sketches. And the Indiana State Police say the suspect is believed to live in Delphi now or in the past and still visits the area regularly. They believe he's between the ages of 18 and 40 and may appear older than he actually is. Police also released video of the suspect walking across the railway bridge towards Libby German and Abby Williams, along with an extended clip of him talking to the girls. You're going to hear him say, "Hey guys," down the hill. So we already heard "down the hill" before, but the "hey guys" is new. Indiana State Police say they are looking for the driver of a vehicle parked on the old DCS welfare building that was abandoned on the east side of the CR 300 North, next to the Hoosier Heartland Highway, between noon and 5 p.m. on February 13th, 2017. That's the day 14-year-old German and 13-year-old Williams went missing. Their bodies were found the next day just out of sight of the bridge. Police did not give a vehicle description. And so Sergeant Doug Carter of the Indiana State Police gave this message: to the murderer, I believe you have just a little bit of conscience left. I can assure you that how you left them in those woods is not what they are experiencing today. To the family, I hope that you will give them time. So during the press conference, they released the photo. I'm going to have that here. They also say that the FBI and the Carroll County Sheriff, Delphi Police Department, and the state police are all asking for your assistance in identifying the suspect in the double homicide of these two teenage girls, Abby Williams, 13, and Liberty Rose Lynn, Libby German, 14, and they're both from Delphi. On Monday, February 13th at approximately 1 p.m., the two girls were left off near the Monon High Bridge, an abandoned rail bridge over Deer Creek, to walk around and hang out. They were picked up later in the afternoon. They were supposed to be picked up later in the afternoon, but they didn't show up there as previously arranged. So following an extensive search at approximately 12:15 p.m. on February 14th, that would have been the next day, the bodies of the two girls were found in a wooded area near the Delphi Historic Trail, approximately 1/2 mile upstream from the bridge. On Wednesday, February 15th, law enforcement officers distributed a photograph of a person observed on the Delphi Historic Trail. The photograph appears to depict a white male wearing blue jeans, a blue coat jacket, and a hoodie. During the course of the investigation, preliminary evidence has led investigators to believe the person in the distributed photograph is a suspect in the investigation of the homicides of Abigail Williams and Liberty German. Additionally, investigators have released an updated voice recording and video of the suspect not previously released that was extracted from Liberty German's cell phone. So I will add that at the end here. So anyone with information about the case is encouraged to send tips to the email address, and email is certainly the preferred way to send tips to help solve this crime, and it's Abby and Libby tip@cacoshrf.com. I'll link that or put that in this video as well. And information is kept confidential and is only shared with investigators. The telephone tip line is 844-459-5786. Tips are also accepted by the Indiana State Police at 800-382-7537 or by the Carroll County Sheriff's Department at 765-564-2413. Tip contacts Of course, I will link them as well. Information can be reported anonymously. However, the Indiana State Police, the FBI, and the Carroll County Sheriff's Department have announced a reward for the information leading to the arrest of the person or persons responsible for the homicides of Liberty German and Abigail Williams. The amount of the reward may be in excess of $200,000, depending upon the value of the information provided. Law enforcement authorities reserve the right to reject a claim for reward where there has been collusion or criminal involvement. The reward may be apportioned between various persons and or paid for the arrest of the responsible person or persons as circumstances fairly dictate. And the Indiana State Police Alliance, or ISPA, has established an account for individuals or businesses wishing to donate to the Delphi Reward Fund. Checks should be made payable to the Indiana State Police Alliance Foundation. And Delphi Reward should be entered in the memo line. Donations can be mailed to the Indiana State Police Alliance, 1415 Shelby Street, Indianapolis, Indiana, 46203. Of course, all suspects are innocent until proven guilty in a court of law. I wanted to make mention that it is coincidental that Thomas Bruce had originally been a suspect in this case. There were some other individuals. This happens and kind of falls right on the cusp of another individual that was arrested in suspicion of some sort of pedophilia act or attempted act with some teenage girls. And then Thomas Bruce had his DNA sent off, and that would have been about 3.5 months ago. So the results, I would imagine, would be back. There was high speculation that it was Thomas Bruce, as the hat, they called it a hoodie in here, but it looks like an old Newsboys hat, and that blue jacket he also wore during the commission of the Catholic supply store killing and sexual assaults in St. Louis, Missouri. And those items, that hat and that coat, were found underneath the skirt of his mobile home in Imperial, Missouri. So, and he was also reported to have said that he's sitting on something big that he would announce later. So I know there was great speculation around him as well. But this individual certainly does look much younger. If you have any tips, please certainly don't hesitate to call in. These beautiful girls deserve justice, and their families have waited much too long. So, well, thank you so much for listening, and take care. Bye-bye.